Nigeria's National Agency for Science, Engineering and Infrastructure has called on Nigerians to support and patronize locally made products at a strategic focus group meeting held in Lagos. This, according to stakeholders, will boost productivity and create jobs. Arise business producer Lillian Jijingi Agudah sends in this report.
Nigeria's total import bill for the third quarter of 2024 was about 14.67 trillion naira. That is according to the National Bureau of Statistics. At this interagency event held in Lagos under the umbrella of the National Agency for Science and Infrastructure, the Made in Nigeria for Everyone Forum discusses how to boost local production and reduce reliance on imports. But what are some of the factors that determine the success of Made in Nigeria products?
The first one is production of the Made in Nigeria products. Because if we don't produce them, there will be no Made in Nigeria product to talk about. There are a lot of things that we're not producing. Maybe we're producing, just little amount. So the production factor is both qualitative and quantitative. It is qualitative in the sense that how many of the products we use daily do we produce at all? That is the qualitative side. Then the quantitative side is that it's not enough to say, oh, somebody's doing something somewhere, so it is made in Nigeria. No, there has to be a lot of it to be considered that we're actually producing it.
NASENI's our mandate here is to ensure made in Nigerian goods and to ensure, which will help the economy. So NASENI has been mandated to propel technology in the world, in Nigeria as a whole.
The meeting, which has business representatives and stakeholders from trade and industry association, also addresses Nigeria's current needs and the challenges businesses face.
For example, power. We have, apart from our dams, we have inexhaustible coal. We are presently burning gas. We're still flaring gas. Anybody who's in engineering will tell you the gas that's being flared is dirty gas, but it's immaterial. That gas can be not only for, if it's a turbine, it has to be cleaned. But if you're going to use it to create steam, to run steam turbines, that gas will run it. We can put 30 turbines in place, steam turbines in place, in minutes. Nigeria can be producing power for ourselves early. We can produce our power from coal, neat. Let's do it, even if it's a 10-year program. But for right now, Nigerian economy is bleeding. We need to have power produced from within.
So most of our indigenous producers, manufacturers, face the problem of finance. And the major problem is not even the finance availability, but the accessing the finance. And there's a lot of challenges in accessing finance from these businesses. Most businesses are not structured. So many people come out from school, from their universities, and they want to start a business. But there is no proper guidance on how these businesses will be structured. When you talk of financial structuring, knowing how to calculate their income and their expenses, and at the end of the day, produce their balance sheets and income statements.
There were also discussions on ensuring products are of the right quality and meet international standards.
Regulators make them produce quality products at low costs. The government has given the son that mandate to see that as an individual you can produce. One-man business you can produce. In a small space you can produce. Just ensure good manufacturing practice and then ensure that you imbibe and comply with the requirements of the Nigerian Industrial Standard. So what we do is that the Nigerian Industrial Standard, when we go to ECOWAS and ASO and the ISO to deliberate, we bring in the Nigerian requirement, looking at our culture and our environment, our consumption tastes. We bring it there into the international standards, ensuring harmonization of standards, so that products produced in Nigeria, when you export, we meet those other countries' standard requirements.
Overall, the delegates agreed that Made in Nigeria products will succeed if production is ramped up, products meet the right requirements, and public awareness is improved. Lillian, Jijingi, Agudah, Arise News.
To create some kind of